Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
Good morning, it's 7:15 on Saturday the 11th of April, just on my way down to the land. As always, not quite sure what we'll get done today, but hopefully we'll make some progress. But let's find out. Well, here we are, down on the land. Just thought I'd show you how well the hedgerows are all filling in now, all the way around, and lots of the trees that I left in when I cut the grass last year are now taking advantage of the fact they can get some air and light and are all growing up. It's very nice to see. Give it another couple of years and I should have a spread of the woodland from the boundary pretty much across the whole field. Anyway, let's get ourselves across into the cabin, get opened up and see what we can achieve today. As yesterday, a little bit cool this morning, but it is very nice. It's always nice just to be down here. It's very, very peaceful, especially at this time of the morning. Don't know if the sun's going to make an appearance today. There are lots of clouds in the sky. It is forecast for some showers, but brighter later on. Hopefully I won't be sweating in the cabin as much as I was yesterday. But as always, I'll keep you up to date with progress as we go along. Certainly want to do a little bit more in the polytunnel today. Get a few more seeds planted out. But as always, we'll make it up as we go along. Bit of a schoolboy error last night in that I didn't recharge my cordless drill. Normally I'm quite good with things like that, but I don't know why, I forgot last night, so I started doing a bit this morning and the drill packed up. However, my little portable solar panel and battery bank to the rescue. You might remember from a previous video, I've got an inverter. It's only a 500 watt inverter inside that battery box. So I've just pulled that out, plugged my drill in, and as you can see, or maybe not, red light, it's charging. So we'll see how long it takes to do that. Hopefully not too long. The sun is just starting to peek out above the trees. Very, very nice morning this morning. So I'll do a bit of pottering and tidying up while I'm waiting for the drill to recharge, and then we'll get cracking again, hopefully. Just going to plant a tray of tomato seeds while I'm waiting for that drill to recharge. I've never really done tomatoes before, and one of my family members kept pestering, saying, "Oh, you must do some tomatoes." So I'm going to give some a go and see what happens. I'm not a huge eater of tomato, to be fair. I have had tomato sauce in bolognese sauce, but that's about as far as it goes. It's quite rare that I have salads, unless it's got a steak at the side of it, of course. But we'll give these a go and see how we get on. You never know, I might be converted and become a tomato grower. We'll see. Those are planted, so we'll just give them a bit of a watering in and we'll see how we get on with those. Just giving it a little bit extra water because I noticed when I was putting the seeds in that the compost in this tray, it's been sat for 3 weeks or more now without any water, and it was absolutely bone dry. Certainly won't be now. I've got a little packet of cucumber seed as well. There's only five seeds in that packet, so I'm going to pop those into one of those trough type trays that I put compost in a couple of weeks ago. See how we get on with those. That's something else I've never really grown. Right, that's the cucumbers in. Let's see what happens with those. This is going to need a fair bit of water because it's had none at all since I put the compost in. I don't claim to be an expert gardener, that's for sure. It's like everything else pretty much. I just experiment and see what works, and if it does, repeat, and if it doesn't, change and try something else. So it's going to be interesting to see how we get on. Everything else in here is coming on in leaps and bounds. I'm really pleased with the progress of the cauliflower, the broccoli, the carrots. The carrots are starting to stretch the legs now and put on quite a bit of growth. My one disappointment, I guess, is the peas, because at the moment I only see one, which is in that pot with the canes over there. Fingers crossed the others will come through. If not, I have got more seeds and I'll simply plant, as I would do anyway, for some succession cropping later. Everything that I'm putting in really is only small in number initially. The idea is that I'll space 5 weeks, 6 weeks apart the planting. And then I should have something to crop right through the year. But anyway, we'll see how it all goes. It is a great experiment, and if I make mistakes, then you can learn from those and not make the same mistakes when you do yours. I'm just going to leave the door to the polytunnel open for a few hours today. Just let a bit of air circulate inside. It has been like a sauna in there for the last week or so, and it'd be nice just to get a bit of air circulating around and not become too overpowering today, because the sun is definitely peeking out. It's going to be a hot day, I think, today. watered the potatoes in this container. Not seen any sign of life coming out of there yet, but potatoes are a bit slower than usual. Having said that, there is something just peeking out there. So hopefully another week or so we might see something growing in those tubs. Not sure about this other tub over here. Neighbour gave me some Jerusalem artichokes, which I've popped in there, and actually there is a stem there just peeking out, which is oh, there's another one there. Oh, and there. The more you look, the more you find. I have no clue what to do with those. I did see a video on YouTube a couple of months ago on Jerusalem artichokes. Something I've never had, but it would be rude not to try. Lots of sun now on the field. It is going to be a bit of a scorcher, I think, today. I'll pop round and see how that battery's charging on the cordless drill. Bit premature, it's only been on half an hour, but fingers crossed it won't be long before it's up and running again. As I said earlier, lots of trees suddenly putting on a lot of growth. This one's just alongside the cabin here. No idea what kind it is. It looks like a bit of a fruit tree, which would be pretty outstanding. I'll have to get the book out and have a look and see. But the idea is to really encourage tree growth all the way across the field. It's something I do like, trees, and it just gives me a bit more privacy as well. Anyway, enough nattering. I'll go and check on that battery and see how we're doing. There's never a shortage of stuff to do. You'll remember I put some lighting up in the cabin extension a couple of weeks ago. Keep myself busy by installing a few more lights. I need a few more in the extension, certainly where the toilet area is, in that partitioned off area, and one above the door. Also looking at putting some outside, so that on the nights when I'm down here I'll be able to have some light outside as well. So plenty to keep me busy while I'm waiting for that battery to charge up. Well, that's a couple of external lights installed at the back and at the front of the cabin extension. So they should provide some quite decent illumination at night time. I have got some PIR ones for when I'm not here, but when I am here, if I want to sit outside, or if I have any issues in the middle of the night, I can flood the field with some light. So that's good. Still waiting for that battery to charge. It's been knocking on for a couple of hours. I'll give it probably another half hour or so, and then I'll test it and see how it is. In the meantime, I'll get cracking with some sheeting. Well, the good news is that the battery for the handheld cordless drill is finished charging, so that's good. I've just plugged in a temporary power supply to the lights that I've just installed, so if I turn the switch you should be able to see. Maybe not in the sunlight, but we've now got outside lights, which is good. So I'll get that cordless drill battery plugged in. I'll just finish off a little bit more wiring and then I can get busy with the drill again. So thank you, Solar Power and Battery Bank. Another good job. Well, that's the sheeting done all the way around the door frame. I've also got a little switch there for the outside lights. So nice job done. Absolutely roasting again today. It's certainly not the weather to be stuck inside the cabin doing cladding and wiring, but decent job done today. External lights up, cladding around the door frame, nice little switch mounted. Not quite sure what to do with the rest of this. There's certainly at the back of the cabin there, farther side from where I am now. I want to frame that out for a workbench. Not going to get that done today though, because time as usual is flying by. It's almost home time already. It's 2:30 already, and for a change I'm sat on my pallet workbench with an energy drink. I did my coffee earlier. Absolutely roasting today. Beautiful, beautiful day. Everything's looking nice and green, apart from the cabin of course, which is a fetching shade of cedar. It's nice just to sit here and relax in the sunshine, to be honest. Seen lots of critters around the animal feeder this morning, squirrels, pheasants, a couple of rabbits kicking around. Beautiful day. I've got a little bit more wiring to do inside the cabin for some internal lights, and then after that I'll be packing up and setting off home. The day just flies by. Just giving the seedlings one more water before I disappear off. I watered those this morning, if you remember, and they're already looking in desperate need of a drink. It is really hot in this polytunnel. But having said that, I can't complain because the seedlings are shooting away. So they're obviously enjoying the summer sunshine, or the spring sunshine. Going to make sure over the next few weeks I keep on top of this watering. The last thing I want now is for them to dry out too much and start wilting. It's a good job I left that door open all day today. Dread to think what the temperature would have been in here if I hadn't done that. I'll be down again tomorrow, so I don't need to worry too much about these. But it's nice to see them all shooting up. Very nice indeed. Well, that's another light in. So inside the cabin we've now got one above the sink, two on the side wall. Then of course I put two outside today. I do need lights inside this toilet and shower area, but to be honest I'm running out of time. It's just gone 4:30 now, so I do need to be packing up and getting myself off home. Absolutely roasting inside the cabin today, and I've not really moved from inside, so I've been feeling it. Sun is absolutely beating down. But anyway, I'm going to get tidied up and then get myself off home. Well, that's it, cabin's locked up. Polytunnel also closed up for the night. Wood piles covered over. So it's another day. I don't feel like I've actually done much today. I know I have, but it just feels like, I don't know, sometimes you wonder if you've achieved enough in the day, but the days are just so short. I'll take a quick look at the feeder as I come off the land today, just see what activity there's been round there. But that's another day done. We'll see you on the next one.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. How's it all looking? Bit more electrics, bit of a mix match today. Did lose a lot of time today, fiddling about with my schoolboy error of not charging the cordless drill, but we did get some progress made still, so I can't really complain too much. If you've got any suggestions, please do leave them in the comment section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.